Hey y'all, welcome to my kitchen.
I was born and raised in the South, in the city, and now I live in the Midwest on a farm, and I love it. Other things I love are Jesus, my family, and everything food. I'm so glad you decided to join me today.
Happy fall! We have really good friends that will totally laugh when they hear me say happy fall. If they're watching, I don't know. People are busy. Y'all, I'm so excited for fall, for football season, the games, and it's always track and field season around our home because of my sweet son-in-law Burger, who is a thrower for the University of Nebraska at Lincoln. And y'all, he has a new business called Animated Athlete. And my precious daughter Lillian, who's an amazing artist and also a nurse, she loves it. She takes these pictures of athletes and turns them into kind of a cartoon type thing. You'll have to check it out. It's animatedathlete.com, and it's so fun because now with the new NIL rules, college athletes can make some money. So if you're interested in that, you'll have to look that up. Today is the first Huskers game, and my precious little grandbaby Rainy Roo has her full-on giant white bow and her Huskers red little with the ruffled dress. It's so adorable. She's ready to cheer on those Huskers. And you might need some game day food. So today we're gonna make ham sliders. Let me show you what you'll need.
Hawaiian Rolls, butter, ham, cheese, Miracle Whip, mayonnaise, Dijon, onion, garlic, and poppy seeds.
It just occurred to me that I probably on this Nebraska game day should have worn my Nebraska Husker gear instead of this pink. But after this show, I'm gonna put on my Nebraska Husker gear and we're gonna watch that game and cheer on the Huskers. You start off with Hawaiian Rolls, and you can make 2 packages if you want to, or just one. I'm gonna do one today, and you can just double the recipe if you are making for a larger group. Don't separate these rolls. Just get a serrated knife and slice down the side like that. I don't know if I should be slicing these in the air. Now I'm gonna slice it. Woo. I've seen my sister Shani slice one of these in 2 seconds. Probably because she's a nurse practitioner by trade. She knows how to do it. And if you don't slice it perfectly evenly, who cares? It'll be great. So put this in your pan. You leave one side in the pan and then put your other side on a cutting sheet. I tried to keep it in one piece, but when I was cutting it, it kind of shimmied and they separated a little bit. No worries. By the way, I use Dijon mustard and Miracle Whip and mayonnaise on these. If you want to, just choose one and use it, but I like all 3. And y'all know I don't love Miracle Whip. Rick loves Miracle Whip. I like mayonnaise. I'm like all the mayonnaise. Okay, so put your Dijon mustard on first, your bougie mustard, and just put a little dab. I'm using this cool little squeezy for picnics. So just put it on each little roll. I'm gonna have to. How do y'all get mustard and mayonnaise out? Ooh, that's much better. Okay. You can spread it around. It doesn't have to be really even. Then we'll do the Miracle Whip next. Same thing, just put about half a teaspoon on each little one. It's so fun to spread it around. Now our mayo. Actually, I don't know if there's enough in here to use. I'm gonna go get my next container. I always have extra mayonnaise. I am rarely without mayonnaise. I love it so much. I love it on everything. My sweet niece Addison, who has cooked with me, on this show, she asked me one time before she went to college this year, she was like, how do you eat so much mayonnaise? Also, I have to give a shout out to Addison and her precious roommates, Courtney and Abby. Hi, y'all! It's so much fun. Addison will FaceTime me and she'll turn the phone around and I'll wave to Abby and Courtney, and they are so dear. And anyway, so hi, y'all. Happy week at TCU. Back to the mayonnaise. Am I adding a little more mayonnaise than Dijon mustard and Miracle Whip? Maybe. Now I'm gonna spread it around. Oh. Yum, yum. Then you're just gonna get your ham, and you can get deli sliced ham or store-bought ham or ham in the little square package, whatever you like. You can also use turkey and provolone cheese for this. You don't have to use ham and Swiss, whatever you love, but they're ham sliders, so we're gonna use ham. And I do the same thing with my ham as I do my turkey, and I tear it up. So you can lay on the ham if you're in a hurry, otherwise tear it into little pieces. I used to always make these ham sliders for the girls when we would have cheerleader slumber parties. I like to ask the cheerleaders what specifically they loved, and someone always said ham sliders. I believe it was Ashley. Was that you, Ashley? My alarm just went off to tell me to get ready to head to the baby shower I'm attending today. I'm so excited. You do the gift and you have the gift sent over to their house already, so you don't bring the gift anymore. But in lieu of a card, they're having us bring a children's book. I'm so excited. I love children's books. Y'all know this about me. So the book I'm bringing is Shel Silverstein's The Giving Tree. I love that story. And I also love The Little Engine That Could and the book I'll Love You Forever. What are some of your favorite children's books? Let me know. I need to make Rainy Roo a library of books, so she already has so many, but you can never have too many books. Then you put your Swiss cheese on. My girls, when they were little, called this mouse cheese because it has holes. Isn't that cute? You're just gonna lay slices of cheese on it. You can do one layer, you can do 2 layers. Y'all know I love cheese, so I'm gonna do 2 layers. I also like to cover up the holes in the mouse cheese just so that every part has cheese. Okay, now you put your top layer of your Hawaiian rolls on top of the cheese. Perfect. Now we're going to melt our 2 sticks of butter in a little bowl. What are some of your favorite game day foods? I'm for sure gonna do more game day foods because how fun is that? I mean, I love a Super Bowl party, mainly because of the food and the visiting over the food and the commercials and the football. Before I melt this butter, I'm gonna add my poppy seeds and my garlic and onion so that it melts kind of together. We do 2 tablespoons of poppy seeds. Ooh. Okay, this was a new thing of poppy seeds and I used almost the whole thing, just FYI. You can put real onions and real garlic in here if you want to, but I find for the consistency, because you paint it over the top, it's better to just use the powder. Okay, so I'm gonna do about a half a teaspoon of onion powder. That looks about right. And then I'm gonna do the same for garlic, and I have my freeze-dried garlic. So it has these little chunks, so I've gotta kind of, do it between my fingers so it's powder. It's kind of fun. I don't know if I got all that mashed into smithereens, but it'll be fine. Let's melt the butter. Okay, I've melted this and I'm gonna whisk it just a little bit. Then I'm gonna paint it on the top of the rolls. This is the really fun part. Look at that. Look how pretty that makes it. I love poppy seeds. This is gorgeous. It smells so good. Oh, this is wonderful. Now we're gonna cover it with foil and put it in a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes. You can also take it out in the last few minutes and uncover it and put it back in, and then it has that nice golden brown top. I'm out of my heavy duty foil, so I'm using this light stuff. I really like the heavy duty, but this is great. Also, it's time to dance. Dance to any kind of music. This is from YouTube, so should be okay. We can't wait to dance at Big Cedar for Savannah and Miles' wedding reception in November. So get ready. Okay, I took it out and took the foil off, and I'm gonna stick it back in for 5 more minutes. These are so beautiful and they smell so good. Yay! Can't wait to eat these. Y'all, thanks so much for being with me today and making ham sliders. And remember, you can make turkey sliders with provolone cheese or whatever meat. It'd be fun to experiment and see what kinds of meats you could put on there with cheeses. Whomever you're cheering on today, I hope they win and that they don't get hurt. I remember praying whenever our girls cheered for the safety of not only them, but for the players. And so we want that above all, and for God to be glorified in all the sports, win or lose. Sometimes true sportsmanship and the best sportsmanship is shown in losses. So I didn't mean to do a sports speech. That's not who I am. Anyway, glorify God in all you do. Sports, reading books, whatever it is. Y'all have a great week. Don't forget to thank Jesus and enjoy. See you next time.